Oh, man, God is great and greatly to be praised, y'all. Ricky Dillon, y'all. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we got the one and only Bishop Joseph Walker, the senior pastor of Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, Nashville, Tennessee, and the presiding bishop of Full Gospel. Bishop, good morning, man.
Good morning, Ricky, and good morning, everybody. I pray everybody's doing well, and, man, I love that song, Ricky Dillon. God is great. And you know God is. And not only is God great, but God has placed something great inside of you. I just want to encourage you today to go after what God has called you to go after and never doubt the greatness that exists inside of you. You know, sometimes we allow our failures and things that we've done in the past to prohibit us from really pursuing the things that God has in our lives. But you got to keep on pushing, pull yourself back up, and say, you know what, man, God put something awesome inside of me. I tell people all the time, when you're after a goal, you're after a dream, you cannot lift, watch this, until you let go. You cannot elevate until you learn how to eliminate, meaning that you got to be willing and courageous enough to pursue the thing that God told you to go after, regardless of what it may cost you. It may cost you relationships. It may cost you perception. But you got to be so determined to declare that, God, every single thing that you promised me, I'm going to go after. Here's the thing. God's going to use every part of you. It doesn't matter what you've done. Don't ever write a person off because of what you think they're caught up in, because you never know how God's going to use that for his glory. Everybody God ever used had an issue, but God took it, anointed it, and used it for his glory. The same energy that person has to run in the street, God will convert them, change them, and use them to lift up his kingdom. So don't you ever give up on a child or ever give up on somebody, because where they are right now, it's about what God's going to do, and they're not yet. I want you to think about that. God's got a great thing in your future. He's a great God. And don't you give up all of it.
I know that's right, Bishop Walker. And let everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, I want everybody right now to follow me on Instagram at Joseph Walker 3. That's Joseph Walker 3. And let me know you were listening to Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Yes, sir. All right, Bishop, love you, man.
Love you too, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all, let's get into this next one right here, y'all. Oh, man, I love this right here. This one had me on a chokehold yesterday.
Peter 1:3 tells us that.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, 13 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning. Turn your
Monday
mic
morning.
on.
There we go. Okay, we got it. It's Monday, April 7th. Here's what's happening in the news. At least 19 people have died after major storms ripped through the Midwest, Ricky, and more rain is coming as the storm shifts to the south and mid-Atlantic. After it clears, temps are set to drop hard. Freeze alerts are up from Oklahoma to Indiana. Now, if you're watching the stock market, yikes. Investors are afraid that U.S. tariffs might create a full-blown trade war. Futures are down bad going into the new week. Meanwhile, TikTok is not banned just yet. Trump granted a 75-day extension after a deal to sell the app flopped. China reportedly blocked the sale unless tariff talks happen. I hate to break it to you, but Medicare will not be footing the bill for GLP-1 weight loss meds like Wegovy or Zepbound. The feds just shut down a Biden-era proposal to allow it. Now, Medicare does cover these meds for diabetes and heart issues, but a law from 2003 blocks coverage if you're taking them just to drop pounds. For information on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Here's Rock T with sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What it is, ladies and gentlemen, yes, the Women's College Basketball National Championship is complete. UConn defeats South Carolina. Blowout, 82-59.
What happened, Rock? I missed the whole game.
Let me tell you something. Sometimes the team is just flat out better than the other team. And this is the case, man. UConn beat South Carolina earlier in the year, and they just better, dog. They was healthy. They was completely ready to go, man. They got a three-headed monster with Paige Beckers, AZ Fudd, and Sarah Strong that's pretty powerful out there, man. So that's their 12th title. AZ Fudd, most outstanding player of the game. Paige Beckers, expect her to be the first overall pick in the WNBA draft coming up next week. So that's going to be exciting as well. The men's title game is tonight. Florida Gators and
somebody
Houston
please text me.
I got you, dog.
Please.
Florida and Houston, dog. It's going to be a dog fight, but Florida going to win it. Florida going to win. It's going to be a dogfight, though.
What time?
I think it's 7, 8 o'clock.
Please.
Let me find out for sure.
Somebody just please text me.
And last but not least, man, Memphis Grizzlies superstar Ja Morant fined $75,000 for the finger gun gestures after the NBA warned him less than 24 hours before. Like, come on, Ja. I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, you get warned and you come back and you do the exact same thing, so they find you 75.
He gonna come back with some real guns on him.
I know, hey, knowing him with his rep, come on, dog. That's my quick sports report. Brigitte Tat, what you got coming up next?
What actor said Diddy was trying to do him, baby? I got the details up next in the hot spot on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 29 before the top of the hour. Y'all time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. First off, I want to say thank you to the city of Atlanta for honoring me with the Atlanta Legends Award on 404 Day. Thanks to Falana Williams for seeing everything through. Anaya, Denise, Bella, Mayor Andre Dickens, like I said, my big brother Jermaine Dupree for noticing me, for believing in me, for giving me the opportunity, to be the Brat and be on So So Def. So So Def is ATL. When you came to ATL back in the day, you saw that fluorescent green sign that said the home of So So Def. So, and I want to thank my beautiful who actually moved to Atlanta because of me. So I feel like I done brought some people, I done brought myself, and I done brought some, some good things to Atlanta. So I'm grateful to have been honored. I really appreciate it because, sometimes I forget myself some of the things that I've done, and it takes things like that to make you remember, like, hey, I am somebody.
Come on now.
You know what, Brad? Don't. You shouldn't even be shocked because you deserve it. You work really hard. You work really hard. You've been nice to everybody, and I mean, we done seen you sit up all night and write lyrics and come do the morning show and take naps during commercial breaks and then go and perform on the weekend. Went through a whole pregnancy at the age you was, and just look at where you was when I ran into you at that HBCU event, and you was like, "Hey man, put me on a radio show," and then. Just how hard you work in the discipline and the correction and the training and stuff that went into it because, like, the get up is early. Like, you deserve it. You deserve it.
Well, I'm grateful. I'm very grateful, and thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
And we can tell.
Yes.
No, you ain't got to thank me. Thank you. How about that? Thank you for taking up for me when people spoke bad about me and said things and came to work and one time in a conference room when you really laid your job on the line to take up for me and to stand beside me or whatever. I'll never forget that. If I don't remember nothing else about...
And them folks wasn't right, though. Them folks wasn't right,
But everybody knew they weren't right. But Gary set his ass up there and didn't say nothing.
But you and Brad rich, hell, I'm like, girl, I got about to pay my damn rent. Let me just sit here and plead the fifth.
I plead he didn't say nothing.
Baby, I plead the fifth, honey.
Brad was taking up for me, and Gary gonna sit up there, and then he gonna put his shades off and look up in the ceiling like he saw a roach or something.
Shut up.
Baby, Brad came in rich, and he was already rich. I'm like, girl, let me just sit here, baby, and be the white woman, honey. Sit right here in this corner.
Don't you make this about you. Don't you make this about you. Don't you steal her moment.
I took up for you this weekend. Somebody say, Ricky. I'm like, I ain't no damn Ricky. I'm good.
Not the same thing.
But Brett, you deserve everything. Your mother, everything you have brought to the table, everything you have brought to this show. And I just love and appreciate you and thank you for allowing me to be part of your life and you just took the little that we gave you and just took it to a whole nother level. So don't sneeze at yourself.
Come on, living legend.
I don't, but you do forget sometimes. When you get busy with life and stuff, you do forget sometimes. You get to moving around and you just, being a mother, being a wife, being a daughter, just being everything, being a radio personality. I just be working and trying to secure the bag and make sure my family good and make sure I love on people and they love on me. I forget that I was the first female rapper to ever sell 1 million records. I forget all of the things. I really do sometimes. But thank y'all so much. I don't want to take up too much more time. We're going to wrap. That was the hot spot. We done took it all up with that. Lord have mercy. All right, y'all hit us up with them wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. And coming up next, Rock T got the joke of the day. Up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time for Rock T. Rock T. Joke of the day. And he been 50-50 now.
Come on now.
50-50. He's gotten a lot better. It took about 4 years. All right, Rock, what you got this morning?
I'm going to introduce you to my step ladder because I never knew my real ladder.
I see what you did there.
Come on, dog.
I see what you did there.
Is there an inside joke in the real ladder part?
No, sir. I'm going to introduce
But
you
the
to my
step ladder.
step ladder because I never knew my real ladder. Break that thing down, Kate. Break it down, dog.
Yeah, see, the step ladder is the metaphor for the stepfather, but you didn't know your stepfather.
Yes, sir.
So you knew you didn't know your real never mind, it just didn't work.
Come on, dog.
Was it the timing? Was it the way he said it? Or he was too excited about it?
It was just the whole thing. I think he went in too hot. He went in too hot. Kind of like, when you got a girl that you've been waiting to get with.
How should he have done it? Like, how would you have done that same joke?
He just had to slow it down. He
Yeah,
said,
let's start doing the joke.
know.
Do it in a conversation with us. Do the joke the right way, Kay.
Okay, so I never knew my real father, but I did get the chance to know my stepfather. But you put ladder in the place of father. You know what?
Okay, now do it with the ladder. Do it with the ladder.
Okay.
You messed it up.
I never made it worse. I made it worse because it was so bad to begin with. Leave the jokes to
But you was
Roxy.
down for it a second ago before you messed it up.
Can't put no lipstick on that pig.
It is about that time. It's Man Law Monday with the one and only comedian extraordinaire, Special K. And what we getting ready for, K?
Oh, yeah, we're getting ready. It's time for your morning coffee if you're old enough. And how about you have it with a couple of packs of toxic masculinity?
Come on
Go
now.
along with that sugar, that sweetener, or whatever you put in there. Let's get to it. Because it's time to man up, damn it. So, two men should not share a box of hot donuts while driving.
You're a lie.
No,
Well, that's
you
a
can't
lie.
share them. No. Because the way you pick them up, it's all in the way you pick them up. Because you pick them up with that index finger and your thumb, and both of y'all just
Me and Corey Hogan got into a whole argument about Dunkin' Donuts versus Krispy Kreme. He had never had Krispy Kreme. And we was in a car in Columbia, South Carolina, I think on 2 Notch Road.
Yeah.
And we went to that damn Krispy Kreme donut, and we sat there and ate them damn donuts in that car, and they was hot, and it was not a man law violation broken.
Oh, yeah, it was.
There was some hot.
There was several broken.
Go ahead, man. Go on to the next.
One of y'all should have been sitting in the back seat. All right. Try to avoid shopping in a grocery store together with another grown man. Now, what I mean by this is y'all can't be going aisle to aisle.
No,
now, if you get y'all
beer.
can't be walking up and down the aisle with one cart.
Right.
Beer.
No, it just don't
You
look
can't
right.
have a cart. You got to go in there and pick up a case of beer. You can't. The only way you can go to the grocery store with a grown man, you're buying beer.
You got to separate too. Like you go get that. I
you
go
got
get this.
That's what I'm saying. You can't walk up and down the aisles together. That don't look right. Now and definitely
the fire department do it all the time. They always in there.
Well, okay, but their fire department outfits, uniforms outweighs the unmanliness of the act because they're firemen. You can't get no more masculine than that.
Right.
Now, and if you're in the grocery store, y'all definitely shouldn't be selecting cucumbers together. Y'all cannot be in the produce department.
Oh, not at all, man.
Picking up cucumbers and trying to see which ones are no.
Yeah, you can't do that. I agree.
No. If your woman ever demands you open up your phone to let her read your text and y'all are driving, you have a right to throw the phone out of the window onto the highway.
Or drive the car off the cliff.
Or drive the car off the cliff.
Do what I did.
Yes,
I drove the car
understandable.
Off the cliff, and both of us died, and both of us are back.
This is a tough pill to swallow, but favor ain't free. Grace will cost you something. God's favoring you will lead other people to despise you because you walk in a favor that they don't have, and they can't understand how you keep getting where you are other than God has chosen you and God has not chosen them, and it leaves a bad taste in their mouths. You can't be favored and liked. You can't be anointed and popular. You can't walk in grace and think that everyone's going to stand by you. So here's a word for somebody. The opposition against you is confirmation of the favor on you.
I'm playing it all week. I'm playing it every day for a whole month.
Let's go.
Hey, stop the music. Stop the music.
Come on.
Yes, sir. Boy, that's a shout right there. Oh, Lord, that's my testimony. Oh, God, play it one more time. Ebony, play it one more time, please.
This is a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah.
But favor ain't free. Grace will cost you something. God's favoring you will lead other people to despise you.
Here you go, Brat.
Because you walk in a favor that they don't have, and they can't understand how you keep getting where you are other than God has chosen you and God has not chosen them, and it leaves a bad taste in their mouths. You can't be favored and liked. You can't be anointed and popular. You can't walk in grace and think that everyone's going to stand by you. So here's a word for somebody. The opposition against you is confirmation of the favor on you.
Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I want to hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. They're saying after putting up 27 points, y'all, and leading the Lakers, honey, to a lead, y'all, they're saying LeBron James still found himself, y'all, in the middle of a different kind of spotlight. Now, they say this one is off the court. Now, what started as a sweet post-game exchange with his beautiful wife, Miss Savannah James, quickly turned, y'all, into a slightly awkward moment that left the fans wondering, honey. They say as LeBron made his way through the tunnel after the game, he approached his beautiful wife, Savannah, who was chatting with another man. They said nothing unusual at first, but LeBron gave Savannah a beautiful soft kiss, smiled, and greeted the man warmly with a handshake and a hug. Now, all seemed friendly and natural, they say, but then, just as the three stood close together, the man made some kind of gesture or comment, and Savannah's reaction just lit up the space, honey. They said she burst into laughter. She loud laughed and joyfully, honey. They said that kind of makes you lean in. But they said what LeBron did. They say, honey, he didn't laugh. They say, in fact, and he stood still, his eyes, honey, on them, wearing a noticeably serious expression. Now, they're saying that quick moment, Savannah laughing, LeBron was watching, honey, for social media to do its thing. They say, was it jealousy, a surprise, or just LeBron being tired, y'all, after a highly intensity game? They said maybe all of the above or maybe none, but it was definitely, y'all, a moment that had people watching and rewinding. They're saying that the best part, LeBron had just greeted the man like an old friend seconds earlier, which makes it feel like drama and more like one of those unexpected reactions that happens in real time. And a lot of people wonder, honey, I mean, is he and Savannah are going to be on the roster? Because, I mean, men laugh at women all the time when women be chit-chatting with them and stuff. Now, when a woman finally laughs at something, honey, because her man is a multi-millionaire, it's a big thing. And, I mean, don't y'all think she had the right to laugh if the man was saying something funny and LeBron was bored at the time? I mean,
You just can't laugh too much.
You can't laugh too hard.
Don't laugh too hard.
oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
He that funny?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, we like for our woman to laugh, but not that hard. Don't let your nose hair start sticking out. You laughing that
Falling
hard.
all over and
You can't have a whole bunch
like you crying and all that. What the hell is you doing right now?
Not too much touchy feeling.
I don't care that D-Ray Davis on stage. He's funny, but don't laugh that hard.
I better not be damn D-Ray. He look better than me. You better not laugh.
D-Ray got light eyes and look like a young version of Grady on Sanford and Son. Don't do that.
Now, you can laugh hard at Michael Blackson because he don't look good.
I'll be damned. I ain't gonna call the show.
I know.
You mother sucker.
But that's a double standard, though. I mean, if the man says something funny, honey, I mean, he shouldn't have nothing to say. Just accept it and just move on and stuff like that.
Yeah, my chick ain't finna be. My chick, she can laugh, but you ain't finna beat to tell you better not hit that armrest at the comedy show. You better laugh and you can chuckle, but if you start laughing too hard, we gonna get up and leave.
There you go.
I'm real. Okay, we tell them we insecure.
I mean that. Don't. Yeah, don't
holler. Do not rock back and forth. Cross your legs and just laugh and chuckle or whatever. Cause we comedians too, and we ain't never seen you laugh that hard at us.
Exactly.
Well, y'all usually be on the stage. That's why they can't laugh that hard.
Damn, I can see my wife in the crowd. Let me see you laughing at somebody else hard. I don't care if it is Lavelle Crawford. You better hold it in.
Okay. Yeah,
Well,
you better not laugh at Lavelle Crawford at all. And he wanted to fun. If I catch you laughing hard at Lavelle Crawford or Tony Robbins, I got a problem.
What?
Yeah,
I got a problem. And
you better pee on yourself trying to hold it in.
That's just crazy. Anyway,
and you better not clap too hard when Bill Bellamy come on stage. I'm really gonna have a problem. Yeah,
6'3" and bow-legged.
Yeah, and he the only comedian whose hairline ain't start receding. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Well, y'all need to get a damn life then, honey, because if this woman, honey, laughed, the man said something funny, let her laugh, hell, honey. Laughing is good for the soul. So LeBron, what you was just talking about him the other day, laughing at some woman, giving eyes to a woman across the doggone court. So laugh, Savannah, honey, and laugh all the way to the bank. All right, honey, and I just said and did the color today since y'all insecurities. The color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is seasoning. On the high end, you say seasoning, and on the low end, you say salt and sugar. That's your color for today. That's a beautiful
As a matter of fact, my woman, we ain't going to see Bill Bellamy.
Oh?
You're going to have me going home looking at myself in the mirror.
My wife can't see no comedian over 5'9". Hell, I don't let her go see your ass. Look at nobody tall.
You don't bring
hell wrong with you.
Hey, can't she in the bed? She in the bed to repeat every joke Bill Bellamy did on stage.
Yeah. You gotta go to sleep over there before you get choked out. Figuratively speaking, I don't mean that literally. I mean figuratively.
Man, you got my...
I mean that in the biblical sense, Alfredus.
There's a biblical sense of getting choked out.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, give it up for Gary with a T. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got the wake up call, y'all. You're on right now, 8669. Let's go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. You up this morning, so you in your house, you start with be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on. And just wake up.
Maya be out of Baton Rouge just telling RDI and my daughter Maya to wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Kyrie, and I just want to say wake up to Cake Salesman, my friends, my mommy, my brother, my daddy, and my sister.
My name is Lisa. I'm calling from Broward County, Fort Lauderdale. Good morning.
This is Debbie Butler calling from Atlanta West Elementary School. I like to wake up my husband, Tommy Butler, Danielle Smith, all my grandkids, and my son. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
You listening on your radio.
Come on.
The whole gang of cities tuned in, locked in. What's yours? Because we gon' let them know. Let them know then. Richmond, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Let's wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Come on, Flint. Wake up. In Toledo. Wake up. Des Moines. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
I appreciate it, Brat.
Welcome, Ricky.
Capital G, capital A, capital O, capital T.
B-I-C-T-H.
Job. J-O-B.
E-L-G-S-E-S. Eagle!
It's time for Gary's Word of the Week.
And you know this, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's the bottom of the hour, y'all. It is time to expand your vocabulary with the word of the week. And Gary is going to give us a new definition and let us know how to use the word in a sentence. And Gary, good morning. We are happy to have you. Just another day that the Lord has made.
Yes, let us be glad and rejoice. Thank you, Ricky. Yes, now this week's word is a nice word. Is interdisciplinary. All right. Interdisciplinary.
Hey, guys. No. You got to say the word. You can't say read the syllables.
The phonetic spelling.
You have to say the word.
Interdisciplinary. God damn, Ricky.
Doggone it. Hold on. Try it again. Slow down. Breathe.
Interdisciplinary.
There you go.
You're getting closer. You're getting closer.
You're on the way.
Interdisciplinary.
Nope. Almost to the end.
Oh,
you
so
have
he
to
just
exit.
having damn fun with the bell.
The bell. I thought it was
you
a
just got to
buzzer.
get off.
What a buzz, the same difference.
Can't get that right either. Bell or buzzer. Go ahead.
That A's a long A, Gary.
You got the first half of it right. Just get the second half. Just come on. Land that plane.
Interdisciplinary.
Nope.
It's a hard A, not a soft A.
Yeah.
What the damn is a hard A and a soft A? Soft A.
The A sound versus the ah sound.
Right.
A versus ah.
Interdisciplinary.
No, other one.
No, that's the soft one.
Oh.
Do the hard one.
Yeah, do the hard one.
Well, how in the hell you damn know the hard from the soft?
Hard is A.
We thought
soft
you would
is
know.
ah.
That's right up your alley. You supposed to know that.
Oh.
Interesting choice of words right up your alley. But anyway.
Alfredo, I'm sorry that you had to come into all this kind of stuff.
Not an alley I want to go up.
I know.
Or down.
Avoid that alley.
I really want to apologize. I know you didn't expect none of this.
I mean, I wasn't.
Yeah. We just on behalf.
Yeah.
On behalf.
Alfredo, didn't you go to college and all that too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interdisciplinary.
No.
No, it's what kind of A you said it was?
You got to put the hard A in there, Gary.
Gary, try
Well, what's the damn difference between hard and soft, damn it?
It's in
Nari.
your name. It's in your name. Gary.
Gary.
Oh, disciplinary.
Canary.
Say it rhymes with Gary.
Mary.
There you go.
Right.
Interdisciplinary.
There you
Yes.
Mary. I thought Mary. That's like it's supposed to be
Yeah, but you say Gary?
Yeah, Nari.
Do you say Gary? No, your name is Gary.
But you also don't give him
it's
this
Gary.
thing with
It's
a
Gary.
dash Y.
It's Gary,
That's right.
bitch. Gary.
So the word is interdisciplinary.
Now use it in a sentence.
Oh.
What does it mean?
Okay. Here's an example of it in a sentence. My boss, Ricky, possesses interdisciplinary. Wait, damn it. God, let me do it. My boss, Ricky, possesses interdisciplinary.
There we go.
Wait up, my boss, Ricky, possesses Damn it, let me do it.
Ain't nobody stopping you. Ain't nobody say nothing.
It looked like he spelled it different.
He didn't.
Oh. Where is it?
Take your time.
My boss, Ricky, possesses interdisciplinary.
All right.
There it
Yes. Yes. Keep going.
My
Just keep
boss,
going.
Ricky, possesses interdisciplinary
Yes.
talents as a comedian, author, and musician, which is why I idolize.
Can't even finish it.
Alfred, I'm sorry.
You're part of it. How are you apologizing?
On behalf of the Department of Education, that's why Trump getting rid of it right now. Okay, that's the very reason why Trump getting rid of it.
He said if this what it produces, there's no point in having it.
All right, Rick Smiley Morning Show. Hey, Chicken and Waffle Mix going down with John Lyon on the 1 and 2, man. Hey, I hope everybody had a great weekend, man. Y'all make sure y'all get your allergy medicine, man, because y'all be waking up talking about some... Hey, fellas, all them chicks out there with allergies. Alfredo.
That's so gross. That's so nasty. Stop it. Stop it.
All y'all chicks out there with allergies, this for you. Charline, what up, boy?
I'm good, man. You just got big up everybody, man. Up part of me over the weekend. You done hit me up on the gram at JAH Lion, so. Yo, that's one of the most satisfying feelings in the world, I swear.
Hey, John. Somebody out there listening to the radio this morning woke up to that. Somebody out there has woken up this morning to with the finger in the ear going back and forth while they're going. Black Tony.
Hey, son.
You gonna start the week off like this?
No, I apologize. I ain't do. I'm just now. I'm talking about. I'm just now getting back from Dallas. I'm just now getting back because I was down there.
Why was you in Dallas?
I was down there for the stomp the yard thing. I was down there with Rock Tino.
What was that stomp?
I was there. I had brought me a little team and everything.
Where?
I was backstage with Rock T wife. She had hooked me up with her friends. We were back there drinking, but Chris
ain't hooked you up with nobody.
She did hook me up with her friend named Talisa. We were back there.
Rock, Chris got a friend named Talisa.
Rock done went to the restroom.
Well, we were getting tore up back there. We were drunk as hell, boy. We were drunk as hell back there.
Yeah. No, Black Time, you and that Stone Wars. I was at Stone. I hosted the thing.
I was there.
I hosted the thing. All right, who was on stage? Y'all
were hanging. The people who were doing the step thing. My team didn't even get to go out there.
Name one organization that stepped.
The ones who had on the red and white, and the other ones who had on the little blue uniform. And I had the hood rat steppers from Riverdale.
The what?
The hood rat stepper from Riverdale.
No, bro, don't do Riverdale like that.
And then we ain't even get in talking about we ain't get our registration in time. So me, Crystal, her friend
Talisa. So when did you get into step and then step teams?
Yeah, dog.
I just brung her down there because Rocky kept talking about it. So I got my little folks together and brung her down there.
Man, you have to let them folks know you coming. They just can't put you on the show.
I had let Crystal know. She told me to come on because she said, I got a friend that want to meet you. I got a friend that want to meet you. She tall and light skinned.
Yeah, you want to step to work.
Rocky, you know your white friend Talisa.
So who?
You might not know.
Step to her, dog.
Hey, man, step to work. Hey, step to work. One day this week, just step to work. Bring your step team to the radio station. Step to work.
Yeah, we were real drunk.
One day this week. You said what?
We were real drunk back there. We were getting drunk back there while y'all was out there on the thing. Me, Crystal,
man. Hey, man. Crystal don't drink.
And Crystal brother.
Crystal don't drink, man.
Crystal brother Ray.
Who? Crystal ain't got no brother named Ray. Man, you lying.
I might have been with the wrong person then. It might not have been right.
What city? You wasn't in Dallas. It must have been the wrong city.
No, we was in Houston.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that wasn't Star Wars, dog.
No, it was the other Star Wars. It was a different. Oh my bad. It was a different Star Wars. It was the other one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Bob Black Tony. Hey, you know what? I woke up. Let me tell y'all something. Especially the people in Birmingham. Let me show you how good God is, Brat. So I was scrolling through my phone by 2:00 in the morning, and I saw a blog about me, which was filled with lies, of course, or whatever. Just a bunch of lies, and I'm talking about there was some vile, disrespectful, bold-faced, black Birmingham, Alabama lies. And my anxiety went up, but then I scrolled 2 videos later, and I saw this, and I was going to respond to it, but I don't have to respond or whatever. But I said I'm going to play this on the air today. So anybody got lies, and this for you too, Mayor Randall Wolfen, this for you too. I hope this bless you this morning. And anybody else that get lied on, here you go.
This is a tough pill to swallow, but favor ain't free. Grace will cost you something. God's favoring you will lead other people to despise you because you walk in a favor that they don't have. And they can't understand how you keep getting where you are other than God has chosen you and God has not chosen them, and it leaves a bad taste in their mouths. You can't be favored and liked. You can't be anointed and popular.
Yeah.
You can't walk in grace and think that everyone's going to stand by you. So here's a word for somebody. The opposition against you is confirmation of the favor on you.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Boy, I shouted in the. I had to get up and remake my bed. I shouted in the bed. Yes, sir.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's about that time for Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. 8 minutes after the hour. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, Hollywood, that place where everybody said they belong is Hollywood. Well, honey, there's a lot of celebrities talking about what's going on in Hollywood. Corey Holcomb, Damon Wayans, honey, people are doing some wonderful things in Hollywood. But first, we're going to start off with Mr. Damon Wayans, y'all. They say he put the unk, honey, in Uncomfortable when he revealed, y'all, that he fell in love. Y'all, listen to this. He fell in love with the same woman who dated his nephew. They say it looks like, honey, this could be the mystery woman who stole Mr. Wayans' heart. Now, he was recently on Shay Shay and there saying that the legendary comedian, he opened up, y'all, about his black experience in Hollywood, his epic career, and the Wayans legacy. Now, the hilarious interview, y'all, was covered shocking details about his love life. The wife and kids star explained, y'all, how he ended up, y'all, dating his nephew's ex, y'all. Isn't that beautiful, y'all? They're saying, y'all, that Damon didn't overlap or Dirty Mac, his nephew, but they're saying the story, honey, was shocking. Now, the actor didn't just date her, y'all. He didn't just date this girl, honey. They said he was just madly in love with her. Now, I mean, when you say madly in love, that is very interesting because, I mean, how could you be madly in love with your nephew's girlfriend? They say she stole his heart, but here's the deal, y'all. If y'all don't recall, they're saying, he said, quote, I was in love with her. That's the thing. He said, you ain't never did that. He said, you never did a Jackson 5 because he joked about the Jackson. If y'all recall, honey, Jermaine Jackson married his brother Randy Jackson's ex-girlfriend, Alejandra Oziel, who had children with both brothers.
Oh, yeah.
And she started doing his hair.
Yes. Oh, my God.
Boy, that is the best in the world certification right there.
Isn't that amazing? Is it only 3 women in Hollywood? I mean, because everybody date the same person or whatever. I mean, that is ridiculous, honey. And I don't see how Jermaine and Randy even talk today still.
She did Jermaine Jackson hair with some tar.
Yes, sir.
She sure did.
Hey, so if you have kids with the same woman with 2 brothers, Alfreda's, what's their relation? What is that?
Are they cousins? Are they uncles? Are they
uncle brothers?
They cousins, brother, nephew, uncles.
Yeah, it's too much.
And then she did a line with a Sharpie, a black Sharpie.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
And then she used some Duck and Hines chocolate cake mix.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
I'm talking about, boy, Jermaine hair.
Yes.
Jermaine Jackson hair looked better than anybody, any entertainer of all time. In the hairline, in the front,
yes, sir.
The top, and the side.
You saying still right now? Still?
Yeah, he's still.
Yeah, they slick that thing down with some Gorilla Glue.
That thing a little shiny.
Yes.
Yes, Lord. But it's
And
beautiful, though,
He
honey.
said he washing
That
us.
thing look like Nipsey Hussle had his Tin Man in the Wiz.
Yeah. Oh,
And
my Lord.
then he washed it with some goof off.
Yep.
Oh my God! But anyway, it's a wonderful thing when a man loves, a woman loves his brother's wife, y'all. But Corey Holcomb is speaking out, y'all. Corey Holcomb said he lives in Hollywood, in California, and he sees some things, y'all. Here's what Mr. Holcomb had to say.
Will Smith and Jada, they've been open about they have an open relationship.
But Will like guys.
Huh?
Will like guys.
How you know?
I live in LA. There's a lot of opportunities I don't get because the guys don't want me to see them with their boyfriends. But I'm saying I live in LA and there's a lifestyle that is kept quiet.
A secret society.
Yeah, and it's like people like me suffer from this lifestyle because of the shame that some guys have of how they like to move.
Yes,
Wow.
y'all, that's what Mr. Holcomb said what goes on in Hollywood, honey. So he said he done lost some jobs, honey. I mean, if that's the case, if you feel you lost some jobs, I don't know if I would talk. I would just, honey, be nice and quiet and give me a job, honey, and work and stuff or whatever. But You know, he said this is what goes on in Hollywood. So we do know, y'all, that in Hollywood, uncles and brothers and stuff marry the same woman or date the same woman and stuff. So
I know I'm finna go get my hair did like Jermaine Jackson and get me some charcoal colored topic.
Yes. Get some of that baseball eye black. That they wipe up under their eyes.
Oh my God.
Some pine tar.
Oh, so what?
Pine tar is what they put on them wood baseball bats.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Lord.
Lord.
Gloss paint, spray paint over the top of it.
My Lord. Well, anyway, we love Jermaine and we love his hairstyle. We do. And we love everybody who loves everybody, y'all. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite color. My color today, y'all, is seasoning. On the high end, you say seasoning, and on the low end, you say beautiful salt and sugar, honey. That's white on the low end. So, honey, that's your color for today. Oh, and for more information and more tea like that, just go to Rickey Smiley Morning Show. And you can follow me at GaryWDTEA.com. And don't forget to get your ticket. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, y'all get y'all tickets for the tea party Thursday, baby, at the Stardome. That's Thursday at the Stardome in Birmingham, Alabama. It's the tea party. Ladies, you can wear your fascinates. Men can wear fascinates too, because we don't discriminate. Everybody wear your fascinates. Come out. We're going to have a marvelous time. That's Thursday at the Stardome.
And real tea and real teacups.
Oh, yes, baby. Going to be some real good teacups, honey. Maybe they styrofoam, but they're going to be real, honey, so it's going to be all good.
And you're going to be pouring hot tea, and it's going to be an entertaining night.
Yes, very much so entertaining. I think Ricky going to do Mr. Bojangles, so that's going to be good, child.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the C.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all. This man is serving up flavor in the kitchen, and you seen him chefing it up on. I'm so proud of him, man. On the Food Network, on the Cooking Channel, and blessing the stages with all of his big energy and even bigger plates, man. We're so proud of you, man. Now he's taking a whole new journey with this latest show, Savor the City. Y'all give it up for the one and only chef, Jernard Wells. Hey, man, how you doing, man? Happy to have you.
I am doing great, feeling good. You know, it's always good to come and share the love with my family here. So, look, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, I wouldn't want to be nowhere else but here. There we go.
Come on, man. We so excited for you. And let me just start off by saying, now, what would you say different about this show from the other food or travel shows that's out there? What's different about this one?
The difference about this show is I'm sharing and highlighting the best in our culture. When I say our culture, I'm talking about food, art, music, entertainment, travel, how we do it. And this show is not only an educational show and highlighting the best in our people and our resilience, but it's about giving them their flowers now. You know, we shouldn't have to wait till these businesses and these are entrepreneurs and just people doing great things in the spectrum are gone to give them their flowers. We need to start doing that now. And so this is my journey. And this is how I want to tell people's story, by allowing them to tell their stories in their own facet on Savor the City.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up, Chef Jernard. I just want to say that he came in here with some food, man.
Oh, yeah.
When I tell you the grits don't have no grit in the grits.
He ungritted the grits.
After he cooked the grits, he said he put the grits through the NutriBullet, and then cooked them another hour. So the grits had the consistency of like mashed potatoes, but it was still a grit, and it was very delicious. And he had some he shaved the short ribs.
Yes.
So it's like a shaved short rib in this amazing sauce, and he had some shrimp too with the Lord have mercy. So I just want to say we are sitting in here very full and delicious and fed, and that is what you do.
Ricky.
Oh my God.
Y'all
So good. So good. But let me get to the question. I've always wondered how are local restaurant chefs chosen for each episode?
One of the biggest things is when we touch down in the area, we're doing our research, we ask the local community what it is that they love. Too often as I say, we get commercialized when we go into these areas and we just go to all the commercial hype spots. But no, when a driver picking us up, when I'm checking into the hotel, I'm asking them, where do you eat when you get off of work? What's the best here? What does the community love? Because that's what it's about. It's about highlighting these brick and mortars, these businesses that are doing great things in the community. Because we can all be fooled by a social media fad. But when I send you, you're going to know I'm sending you on the truth.
Right.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Now,
it's real good.
yeah. Now, let me ask you, how and why is it important to even highlight Black and minority-owned culinary spaces in today's food landscape?
I think it is so important to highlight Black and American colored people of color just as a whole. It's so important because we own and we've etched such a great space in America, and that story needs to be told. Too often do we hear all the negative connotations about what we've done and what we're into, but how often do we hear the great things that we're doing in life, the impactful things that not only that we've done to change our own lives, but we're changing the community lives and we're changing everybody else around us, making this a better world, whether it be through food or be through art or just great music.
Now, who would you say your like your favorite place or MVP city and restaurant? Who was it this season? Your MVP city and in the restaurant. And I know that's a hard question.
It is. It really is a hard question because I'll tell you, every time we go to one city, the food is amazing, the entertainment is amazing, the spirits are amazing. We say, look, this is the best one yet. And then we go to the next one, we're like, nah, this is the best one. Mm-hmm. It just keeps getting better and better. And it's still a moving target. It's because everybody has upped their game. And when I say that, I've been to Napa Valley, Martha's Vineyard, Miami, the Bahamas, all these amazing places, Sag Harbor.
Jernard,
yeah.
Now tell me I'm not lying about this. Tell me the Bahamas make some good ass macaroni and cheese.
You know what? You telling the truth. The macaroni and cheese there is so amazing. On top of that, just having the conch salad beside it. And see what I tell you, what people have to start seeing is there's a thread that connects. As I say, America was the last stop. When we left from Africa, we stopped at all these different ports and trades, these different islands, and we were dropped off, we were sold, and that's how we started populating here. So the food trail ends here in America. And so no matter where you go, when you see us, you're going to get amazing food. Even something as simple as mac and cheese.
My God.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I make my macaroni and cheese just like they make. An old lady in the Bahamas, Brat, took me back there and showed me how to get that macaroni and cheese. I said, I want my macaroni and cheese to taste like that because macaroni and cheese is just only pasta and dairy.
Right.
But she put some seasoning on it. Tell her. Jump on the mic right quick. Tell them about my macaroni and cheese. Tell her.
It's the best. It's the best. It's so good.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, great conversations, good food. That's what it's all about, And it inspired me so much from just traveling and hearing everybody's stories, honing my palate, tasting food. That's why when I came back home now, I said, you know what? I gotta start building a restaurant. That's what made cornbread and butter. Made me birth that. Yeah, so
that's the name of the restaurant, cornbread and butter.
Y'all look,
y'all got some fat people
downtown
that pull what they
Grayson,
call.
Georgia. Yes, look, this is the thing. Y'all got the first tasting of what you're gonna experience on the menu because that's what it's about. We share love over food. I've never seen anybody eating and frowning, and it's hard to do.
Chef Jernard, man, it's your passion, how you be when you be cooking, and the passion that you have. Every ingredient's like. Now you got to start with the butter, then you put the onions and peppers. It just make you want to say, man, let's go.
Yes, look, that's what I tell people. See, people don't understand, and I was sharing this with Gary earlier, but soul food is not a cuisine. Soul food is the feeling. It's the method when creating, and what we create is American cuisine, but it's that passion, that process that we put in. That's why you love your mama's cooking, your great-grandmama's cooking, because when they created that meal, they never asked you how you liked it or how you wanted it. They created it and served it to you, and when you tasted it, you loved it because they was pouring their self out on the plate.
Right.
Yeah. So, Chef, somebody texts me, will you be serving pureed chitlins?
No, we ain't taking it to that level just yet. Pureed chitlins. Now,
pureed chitlins.
Pureed. Y'all never heard about
Turn
pureed?
his mic off.
Pureed
Yes.
chitlin.
Pureed?
Yeah, you put it through the blender and you make it like something you could drink.
No, absolutely not.
Go ahead and clock out.
Yeah, look, we gonna serve it over little crackers on the side for you, huh?
That's nasty, Gary.
Wow.
He know that. That's why he's just asking that question just to be messy.
Yeah, just to be disgusting and messy.
Man, coming on here talking about a TV show, and you talking about some damn parade chitlins.
And that's going to get out. Oh, Chef Jernard going to have some pureed chitlins.
Hey, listen, just for you. And we going to call it the Gary Special.
That's right. Yes.
There you go.
Dip it in crackers.
And I'm going to come see you drink it.
Right. And I want everybody to make sure you watch Savor the City Thursday nights at 8, 7 Central on TV One, and listen to us Friday morning, and you can win $500 with our question of the day.
Yes.
Chef Jernard, man, we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for stopping by this morning, and let everybody know how they can follow you.
Yes, please follow me at Chef Jernard, or go to my website, chefjernard.com, because I got some amazing things going on and coming, not just for myself, but for the people.
There it is, y'all. The one and only Chef Jernard.
Yes.
More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, the time right now is 10 before the top of the hour. Brat, what you got this morning?
You know, some of you might not believe this, but Texas Roadhouse has taken the crown and replaced the Olive Garden as America's top casual dining chain.
True.
Now, I didn't realize that the Olive Garden has held a top spot since 2018 and came in second. Now, last year, Texas Roadhouse saw an increase of 14.7% in sales, making $5.5 billion in their 720 locations. Now, the rest of the top restaurants include Chili's, Applebee's, and Buffalo Wild Wings. So what restaurant do y'all think should get Restaurant of the Year? I definitely didn't think it would be Buffalo Wild Wings.
Nah, I ate a Red Lobster over the weekend.
They still got Red Lobster?
How was it?
I was in Richmond. It was so good. I went back there and kissed the cook on the neck. And it was a dude, and it was weird.
Oh, my
but
God.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, I like the Olive Garden. I love the Olive Garden, honey. Oh, my God.
I haven't been in years. What was good about it, Gary?
Ricky. Hell, I love that soup with the kale and sausage in it. I love the pasta. I love to get the shrimp and the chicken pasta.
Isn't they popular for their tossed salad?
Yeah, I like the tossed salad with the breadsticks.
I like how you like how they toss it right there at the table.
And then, honey, she tossed it up right there.
They put that grated cheese on it.
Shout out to RJ. He's a manager there.
And Gary, you got the salad tossed right there.
I got it tossed right in front of me, baby. I was like, all right, baby, you better toss this salad, honey. Yes.
I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
You know honey. And then them breadsticks come along. So yes, honey, it's all good.
I need to go there because I really
I was going to go hard.
Think about cooking some but I really do have a taste for some pasta with some lemon garlic butter and some shrimp.
We get the the Italy or something where you get the taste of Italy, where you get the chicken parmesan.
And that lasagna never misses.
It never misses.
Are you talking about the Olive Garden?
Oh yeah. Come on now.
I don't think I've been to Olive Garden since like the early 90s. Like
really, you need to go.
And that chicken parmesan, you get it with angel hair. It's so good.
Two people can eat at Olive Garden. You get in and out for under $60 probably.
Oh hell
Are
yeah!
you serious?
Yeah, two people.
About 40. You get it for like $40.
Yeah, I'm gonna go because my stomach can't take some of these fast food joints no more. I can't do it.
I don't do fast food.
But I'm gonna tell you, man,
no more.
They got that thing right about Texas Roadhouse.
For real.
Texas Roadhouse.
Now what's
menu,
good about them, bro?
They got a complete menu. They got the steaks, they got the ribs, they
Country
got
fried
chicken.
chicken is so good.
And they got the
now, that's
rolls.
what I would like, country fried chicken. Now that sounds
I
good.
heard they got some good bread.
They got some good rolls with that cinnamon butter. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's them. Oh yeah,
That's
I like
Texas
them.
Roadhouse, dog.
They got it
cinnamon
right.
butter.
Trying to see. That's why I might take the twins the other day. They had hibachi for the first time, boy. That fire hit, boy. They jumped up and started running. I had to go catch them. Scared the hell out them babies. But yeah, I'm gonna try to either. I'm gonna go.
You ought to take us there.
Man,
Yeah, I was
go
gonna
to
say
Texas
that.
Roadhouse, dog.
Man, I wouldn't take y'all ass nowhere. You crazy?
Come on, man.
You crazy, man.
You been working. You been having shows. You got some extra.
Don't do me. Hey, don't do that. Don't do that, because I'm gonna start getting all these Cash App requests. Don't do that. Hey, Roxy didn't pay me for Stunt Wars.
Hey, Rock T ought to take us. Hey, Rock T need to take us out.
Yeah. He the one had a packed stadium.
You seen that stadium, Rock T?
Yeah, honey. He tried to get me talking about on the back end. I'm like, I don't do back ends, honey. I need my money up front.
You do back ends all the time.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it's about that time, y'all. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. Jeff, good morning to you, brother.
Hey, good morning, man. How you feeling?
Man, I'm good, man. Happy to have you. Blessed and highly favored.
Good to be with you, man. Listen, in all of the insanity, we continue to hear more, and many of us have just heard that Harriet Tubman is being removed from the Underground Railroad website. And if this isn't nuts, I don't know what is. I mean, this has nothing to do with DEI. And what this administration is doing is erasing history. And this is something that we've seen before. And so, when we think about what allows a group of people to enslave another group of people, and part of what does that is when all of the history about them contributing to the foundation of civilization is removed. And so when the Greeks and the Romans rewrote history about where they had learned about math and science and medicine, removing the ancient comedians, changing and blowing the noses off of Sphinx, acting like there were no empires in ancient Africa, the ancient empires of Ghana and Songhai and Mali. You do that so that you can remove the humanity from a group of people. And what we're seeing happen all over again is not a removal of DEI, but it is how do we remove history so that this country can legitimately forget all of the contributions that this group of people made to this country being what it is. And so my thing is almost have at it, crazy people. Like, now it is even more imperative for us to tell our own history to our own folks in such an aggressive manner that they never have an opportunity to forget about all the things that we have done, not just in this country, but from the beginning of time. And so I'm just curious, as you all think about history, like what has been history that is a story that you were either told or continue to tell that inspires you?
Man, that's a good one. You know, one of my favorite toys when I was younger was the water gun, Jeff. And then as I got older, they came out with this super soaker machine gun water gun. And when I found out that was invented by a black man, Lonnie Johnson.
Yeah, scientist.
Ooh, man, it took me to a whole nother level, my man.
That's right. That's right. You know, for me, it's Kathy Hughes. She's the blueprint for black excellence. Listen, if you're a broadcaster, especially a female broadcaster, she is the North Star. You know, she created the Quiet Storm. She created black radio, the culture of it, not just for media, but for movement. You know, Radio One, TV One, Urban One. Come on.
Yeah. For me, it was the significance of the election of Barack Obama. Regardless of what you think he accomplished policy-wise, whether he did enough, didn't do enough, whatever, just the installation of him as the president of the United States and what that meant historically.
Yeah. Well, for me, my significant contribution that black people invented, when I was trying to get on the elevator this morning and somebody tried to close the door in my face, honey, a black man created the elevator doors. So I think we should know that,
They're trying to close the door in your face?
Yes, Ricky, on the elevator. I'm like, I almost said something on the radio, but
I would have
honey,
closed
a black man.
I'd have closed it on your big face.
Gary can't even share Black history without making it messy.
Without making it messy.
Well, I mean, the black man created the elevator door. Don't be slamming the damn door in my face.
That is.
Because there was another black person that was closing it.
Well.
Listen. I think this is the point. Every single one of us has a different point, and those are just one points that we made. I mean, I'm sure that each of you could have named 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 or 20 others.
Sure.
Especially for parents. Let's start telling this history from the place of our kids' interest. So often we try to start from the place of our trauma versus the place of their interest, and so. There's history everywhere, and literally try, especially with these phones in our hands, every single time you see something, Google something for as long as it's there to be able to make sure that we keep telling these stories, because they are going to try to erase our history, and the only way that they can be successful is if we allow them to. We've got the ability to build sites. We've got the ability to build institutions, to tell our history. It's so interesting. I just saw the first lady of Maryland, who was the first black first lady of Maryland, just celebrated Kathy Hughes this weekend. And so all of these, like, we have the power to either elevate our stuff or let them tear it away. I say to hell with them. Let them do whatever they're going to do. They cannot be more powerful at tearing our history away than we can at celebrating it. You also find a way every single day you can to lift the stories, not only from other folks, but from your own family. Because there's a saying that says the ancestors never truly die until we stop saying their names.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
lift them names as many times as you can so that nobody can ever forget them.
No, that's right. That's
That's what I
good. That's
got,
good
bro.
stuff right there. Jeff, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Y'all hit me at Jeff's Nation. And when you hit me, too, let me know the piece of history that most inspires you or the person in your family who's created history that you most want to talk about. And we're going to say some of those names on Thursday because we're not letting this happen.
Appreciate you, Jeff. Y'all, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. $1 billion in tax debt for their clients. That's why they're America's #1 tax resolution firm. If you're losing sleep, stressing about your tax problems, put a stop to it. Call the tax pros I trust at Optima Tax Relief. Don't wait, call now. Get a free consultation with Optima's award-winning team today. Call 800-481-8144. 800-481-8144. 800-481-8144.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, 26 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Monday, April 7th. Here's what's happening in the news. 4 girls are recovering after an 11-year-old called 911 yesterday saying her uncle was attacking her and her sisters with a meat cleaver. She didn't know the address, but the NYPD used location tech to track the call. They confronted the man and shot him when he refused to drop the weapon. He's in critical condition, and the girls are expected to survive. Over 1 million people hit the streets over the weekend in all 50 states and beyond, protesting Trump's policies.
We're not going back. We're not going back.
The hands-off movement called out billionaire influence, cuts to social safety nets, and attacks on immigrants and trans folks. Meanwhile, the IRS just laid off 130 staffers from its civil rights office via email. And more cuts are expected. The department is getting absorbed into legal, meaning the Civil Rights Office is being folded into the IRS's legal division. This is, of course, raising concerns about oversight and discrimination protection. For information on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Here's Rock T with sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
And there's the buzzer. It's an even dozen for Gino Auriemma and Connecticut. The final page in the Book of Beckers is title number 12 for UConn.
Women's college basketball national champions. One more again, UConn defeat Dawn Staley, South Carolina, 82-59. Wasn't even close. 12th title. AZ Fudd was the most outstanding player of the game. Paige Beckers, expect her to be the #1 overall pick in the WNBA draft coming up. The men's national championship games going down tonight. The Florida Gators and the Houston Cougars. I got Houston to win the whole thing. I'm sorry, I got Florida. Florida's going to win the whole thing.
By how many?
Man, it's going to be a good game, dog, because Houston got that defense, man. Houston's some dogs. But I just think Florida's a little bit too long, and they got a deeper bench. So I got the Gators
Man,
winning.
can somebody please text me? Let me know the game coming up, because I'll forget. Them damn children get to talking and get to watching damn Peppa Pig and Paw Patrol.
I got you, dog. I got you, dog.
Can we have a snack?
Real quick, man, let me just stop and thank everybody that came out to Stomp Boards this past weekend in Arlington, man. It was sold out, 6,000 people. Rick, thank you, man, for showing up.
Hey, Rod, don't do that.
Hey, dog.
Hey,
let me think before you go there, dog. Let me think. I got the best
Don't
team on earth, man. Shout out to Brenda, Lauren, Dana, Michaela, Maya, Mark Clayton, Brandon, KJ, the whole team, all the volunteers, Pete Skills, DJ Don Perignon, Kirby Lozano, all the judges. Man, just thank you guys. Couldn't do it without you, man. But
Mr.
Rick,
K.
yes, sir.
Yo.
Mr. K.
I knew you was going to go there.
So I jumped on American Airlines and flew through a storm.
Right.
To get to Dallas to go to Star Wars, Brett.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I saw the drama you
flew
went
through
through.
a storm.
That's
Then I almost was in a plane accident. It went viral.
Right.
Then went through the same thing flying back. Rock said, hey, I want you to come host Star Wars or whatever. I said, hey, I'm going to donate my time or whatever. And got there, Rock hosted the whole thing. So I just need you to just go up. And Rock said, y'all give it up. But this step team for St. Louis. And I'm on the other microphone talking about, yeah.
What?
I went all the way to Dallas to go, yeah. You saw me out free.
Wait. That's all you did?
That's it.
No, he did more than that.
He said, Rock said, you good to go. You go on, go home.
Oh, Rock.
Rock, hey, Brett. Rock said, hey, what time? You said your flight leave at 9. You need to start leaving now when you be on your way to the airport.
Wow.
I told Rock, I said, you use me. I said, you use me. You use me, and then you going to host the whole thing. You ain't even let me do Lil Dare. I was going to do one joke.
Hey, Brad.
I said, Rock, can I do like 5 minutes of comedy on stage?
Brad.
No, we got to get the next step team up. He said, give it up for the next day. I said, yeah.
Brad, you know you don't believe that, right, Brad? You know you don't believe that, right?
Oh, he hosting the whole thing. His wife was back there laughing her ass off because she saw me get mad. And she be with it. She was like, yeah, we're going to get you up. We're going to let you tell some jokes.
Wow. That was a joke.
But that's all right. I got a chance to see Lyric, and I got a chance to see Lil Rocky and Mother-in-Law, and that's all right. That's all I needed. That was worth it.
They loved you, man. You came out there. It was a standing ovation, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, but not telling no talking about some yeah.
That's it.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
And you know what? I'm gonna be there on the 20th. I'm gonna make sure if I don't got nothing real big going on a TV show, I'm gonna be there next year. Talking about yeah. Hey, it's time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Terrence Howard has shared in a new interview that Diddy tried to have sex with him, y'all.
Oh, beautiful.
Check out what he had to say.
Puffy invited me for weeks, asking me to come and teach him how to, wanted me to be his acting coach for a while. Go there, and he's sitting around just looking. I'm like, okay, what's the material you want to work on? He's just looking at me. Then next thing you know, okay, I want to hear your music. So I come over there and I play the music, and he's sitting there just looking at me, like waiting. So then my assistant was like, he wants to hang out with you next week. And I was like, for what? He's like, I think he's trying to you. And I was like, now I get it. So now no more communication. A number of producers come in and make the approach. And you threaten to punch them in the mouth, or threaten to knock their head off for talking to you or looking at you like you're a woman. When you approach a real man about his masculinity, you're going to get a real reaction back.
Man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What was this interview on?
Check your DMs. I sent it to you. I think I sent it to you yesterday.
Yeah.
I sent it to you yesterday. It was all over. It's got like 3 or 4 parts to it. I mean, he said he believes every celebrity that attended Diddy's parties got touched and lost their man card. And he was saying how important it is for you to let a man know. You would knock him out and let him know. Because he said once you lose your man card, then you walking around there like vulnerable and looking all crazy. He said it's a difference between a guy and a man.
Comedian Joe Torre told me that not about Diddy, but he told me that same story about other Hollywood executives that got him almost blackballed from the industry because he got known for knocking people out.
Special K, that's why I never moved out there. When I was hosting Comic View in 2000, they said you need to move to LA. You could be a star. I'm like, no. I just need to have a good balance. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'll perform on the weekends, and I don't want to be that famous like that. And I'm not saying that anybody that's famous went through that. Everybody didn't do that to get to where they are.
Right.
But that's why Chappelle said he never moved out to L.A.
I wasn't going out there. Hollywood.
The guys do get approached. They do get approached.
No. And I can honestly say 35 years in this industry, I ain't never been put in no predicament like that because, first of all, I don't go to after parties. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I ain't never drunk. Ain't never smoked. And if I do show up to something, it's a red carpet event. I'm with Brat, Portia, Candy, Tiny, Gary, Special K, Rock T. I'm with my circle of Alfred. Small circle of friends and that damn Shamir. If Shamir ain't going, I ain't going. These are my personal friends.
But one thing you said you never drunk. You never drank.
Drink.
That's
you
what
drink.
you took
I ain't
from
never
it.
drank to get
That's
drunk.
what you took from the conversation.
That's what you got from all those encouraging.
It was on my spirit. It was bothering me. It was on my spirit.
I ain't never drunk. I ain't never drunk.
We knew what you was saying. Ain't nobody incorrect. Everybody knew what you was saying.
Oh my God!
Who died and made him a damn encyclopedia?
Hey, and
somebody got to do it.
Still don't do no after parties. They be talking about, hey, what you finna? I be like, Mike, I'm finna go to bed. Go to bed.
Yep.
Get your ass up and go to Sunday school or catch a flight or get up and do this radio show, and that'll keep you out of a hole.
Take your ass home.
Yes, sir. You ought to see me driving home. I'm talking about driving home for hours after a show just by myself in the car, man. If I'm within 6 hours, I am going home. If I do a show within 6 hours, I would get in my damn car and time that thing and drive home and or drive to the radio station and jump out my car and go do the morning show and then go sleep the rest of the day. Hell no. Shout out to my grandparents, rest in peace. Shout out to my grandparents, rest in peace. All money ain't good money. Go somewhere and sat down, as old folks would say, Gary. Sat down. Not sit down. Sat down. Is that something, man? Thank you for that, Brat. That's good. That's good.
Thank you.
Good, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Good morning. I'm Marc Morial, President and CEO of the National Urban League, bringing you the State of Black America on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Two things this morning. In an act of political retribution and ideological extremism, the current administration and its allies have launched a crusade to dismantle the Department of Education. This is not just a symbolic attack. It's existential. What they want to do is sabotage, gut, revoke billions of dollars in funding for our children, our schools, and leave many of America's most vulnerable students, especially our African American students, without oversight, protection, and support. This is such a backward-leaning policy, and we must resist it. We condemn, and I condemn, this reckless and unlawful effort. We've made it plain, eliminating the Department of Education will not only be a disastrous policy, but a direct assault on educational equity, civil rights, and the future of economic mobility in this country. Educators and civil rights organizations have gone to court, led by the NAACP and our nation's largest teachers union, to block the executive order that would strip this department of its core responsibilities. We must resist. So let's be clear. This is not isolated. This is part of this coordinated campaign to roll back hard-won progress on civil rights, on American education, progress that has been essential to our empowerment for more than half a century. Education is not a bargaining chip, it's a moral obligation. We're going to stand up, and we ask you too to stand up. Call your member of Congress, 202-224-3121, and tell them, stand up for our children, stand up for the Department of Education. And one last word. These tariff taxes are bad for America. They're going to hit black Americans who are working Americans and middle-class Americans squarely in our pockets by raising the price on so many goods with a false promise that somehow it will bring back jobs that used to be. More on tariffs, more on the Trump tax tariffs next week on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Once again, this is Marc Morial. Follow me across all social media at Marc Morial. And once again, Marc Morial bringing you the State of Black America on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week on the radio.